It was just last week we learned that Atari had partnered with manufacturer Alan-1 to bring 10 recharged titles to arcade cabinets and arcade venues over the next few years. Well, now we understand the timing of that announcement because the first of those cabinets is already in production. We have pictures and some early prototype video, and we'll check it out together right after this. This video supported in part by...
Playing VR, I tend to sweat. It gives me an edge. So King of Nerds happens to give me an edge too. Let King of Nerds give you the edge. Bye, King of Nerds.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John and I am a GenXGrownUp. Thanks for clicking on this video, and I get it. If I saw this video thumbnail with a picture of that cabinet, I would click on it too. News is moving fast around these things. So it was last week that press release came out. And then followed very closely, Atari posted a render of the Asteroids Recharged cabinets over on Twitter or X or whatever it's called these days. And like you, I just kind of figured, oh, well, they have prototypes. Of course they have these, early renderings of what they might do. But then just a couple of days ago, as posted on Arcade Heroes, I'll put a link down to this article in the description, in preparation for the Amusement Expo 2024 trade show, the Asteroids Recharged cabinet is in production, at least a few of them, for demonstration purposes, I expect. Now here, you can see these views of a 3-player machine still under construction, and it looks amazing. If I saw this standing at a Family Fun Center or Dave & Buster's, I'd be putting credits in it or swiping my card or whatever it is. You can see it has mods for accepting credits that can be modified, of course, for card or whatever. Like right now, you can see on the screen it says free play because it needs credits, and it's big and it's beautiful. And I think up on top by the marquee, those are fans. I know that Alan-1 puts fans in rumble motors, and their Avian Night cabinet has fans, so I'm pretty sure that's intended to blow air in your face, a sense of movement or something. The side art looks great. It draws straight from the original Asteroids, but adds some new elements. There's an astronaut down on the front of the knee board, which looks pretty cool. And then you can see an early render that showed this rocky kind of asteroid bezel around the screen. I don't know if that's gone or it's just not there yet in the version that we're looking at currently under construction in these pictures. But probably the coolest thing that I saw and that made me feel great about the future of these cabinets, look at this control panel. Do you see a joystick on there? Yeah, I don't either, because this is Asteroids. Look at the layout. You have a left and a right rotate, you have a fire button, you have a thrust button, and you have a dedicated hyperspace button. That just tells me that these cabinets are doing their best, the efforts, the people making them, to bring back the original feeling of these arcade machines. That bodes well for your Missile Command Recharged and your Centipede Recharged, right? I can't imagine they're not gonna have a trackball at this point. So I'm even more excited to see what the future versions bring. Now, the article has a few things that suggest some changes have been made, and I want to show you this video from YouTube channel Diving Buddy. I'll credit where credit is due. The 10 currently released recharged titles are suggested to be the ones coming to the arcade machines. Now, I don't know if that's accurate. Does that mean Yars is going to come and Caverns of Mars? Okay. But I mean, there's room for more recharged titles in the next 3 years within the scope of this project. They suggest that maybe there was a change to the rate of fire as compared to the original recharged release. I think that was just a power-up. But one change that's obvious, you'll notice in the video that power-ups are no longer magnetically attracted to your ship. You're required to thrust over and get them. So that's going to hurt people that just like to play Asteroids sit and spin style, right? So you're going to have to actually thrust over, get the power up, and then you can have that extra boost of, rapid fire or burst fire or whatever that you get. Now, Alan-1 apparently is planning to do a 2-player, 3-player, and 4-player variant. The 2-player and 3-player examples are going to be on the show floor at this Amusement Expo. Now, it's worth mentioning, and there was some confusion in my last video, these are not for home use. Now, they could be, but these are not Arcade 1-Up cabinets for a few $100. We're talking in the $7,000 to $10,000 range. These are designed to be in venues where you play them a lot and companies make back their money. Now, I'm sure if you want to pay them for one, you could get one, but I'm thinking in the future, there's no reason these could hit arcades and then someone like Arcade 1-Up could do a full circle around and go, well, now they're going to release a 3/4 style version of this? I know a lot of people that would pretty dig that, huh? Might be somebody in this room, quite possibly. Look, the Amusement Expo 2024 trade show is going on today and tomorrow, so we'll definitely keep an eye on how these progress. They're actually not supposed to hit the general public until Q3 of this year, 2024, so we'll be keeping an eye on it because it's pretty cool in the Atari world, and I'm excited to see how it develops. I'll throw some links over my shoulders here and here to some other videos I've done recently related to Atari and this story. Can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.